Welcome back to more Escape Velocity Nova with effing controller, and I got to admit I had to check a walkthrough to see where we had to go next, and of all places we're going to Viking, and this is some weird shit, honestly. It just, I don't know what this is talking about. It says the complex details of organizing so many different convoys and where they're headed and whose ships are better equipped for handling which freight soon becomes too much for you. I had no idea we were doing any of that, so clearly it was too much for me if I was supposed to be doing this and not doing it. So apparently we're like in a galactic businessman, and I thought Olaf was the businessman and we were just running around being a gopher, but I don't know. Apparently that's what we're doing. And so we create a board of executives or some shit, and the association begins to exist more. I mean, I knew that we were getting people back together, but none of the missions, frankly, I was kind of not so much reading them, let's just say. But I don't think that that was ever really a part of the mission text as far as I could tell. Somebody out there is probably just shaking their head and saying, "You need to learn how to read, Buster." But I don't know. This is all just news to me. So this is some exposition. Basically, we start beating up on the Federation, and then Olaf pulls us aside to deliver some news. He's been working on something, but he needs us to travel around and pick up a few people before it will be ready. He needs Blind Charlie from Dunroman, and I think that there's another guy, but he may be blind, but he's got a great ear, supposedly. So he's apparently a really good guy to have along. Okay, we'll go pick Chuck up. Can we use the... I was wondering if we could use the hypergate, but we don't really need to. Or maybe we do. These pirates, they are pirates. Avast! You know, the best way to deal with these guys is to just not dignify them with a response. And I think they're being followed by a Federation dude. Yeah, there's a little Federation scout ship planking away at him. Forget this, let's go. It's probably going to be more in Seoul. Yeah, they're going to shoot their little missiles at us and get completely obliterated. Oh, a Viper. This is going to be funny. Zap. This guy's getting hounded by something. Probably another little scout ship. Yep. Good for him. He's an idiot. It eventually does get to the point where you are being pursued by enemies that will eat you. Just eat you alive. And they do require a little bit more clever maneuvering, but these guys, not so much. Wonder if there's going to be anything here. No. Okay. Well, we'll just land and pick Chuck up. Hey now. Come on. I don't know how I feel about this little Polaron doohickey. It seems to do pretty good damage. I think that that was demonstrated right there. But there's something about its reach and its hitbox, I guess you'd say, that it just doesn't work quite right as far as I can see. But I don't know. Maybe I'm just disastrously confused. Let's land. Okay, Blind Charlie turns out to be quite easy to find. Look for the blind guy. He's gonna be bumping into shit and falling over. Oh man. Oh, so he's apparently got really keen hearing. So he tells people what's going on in rooms that are next to him. This is ridiculous. Okay, this is kind of a writer 101 thing. If you have to tell your reader that something is amazing, it probably isn't. I'm just gonna put that out there. Let's just get the hell out of here. Go back to fucking Viking with our blind, keenly hearing companion, Charlie. Oh my god. The disappointment in my voice is not with the game, it's with this particular string. I'm gonna just be honest at this point and say that I don't like it. The other strings I've played, much better. Hands down. They don't have so much ridiculous crap in them. Okay, here we are. Alright, let's see. We're gonna meet Olaf with Blind Charlie in the bar. So, we're gonna have to get another guy. It looks like we're basically building a crew. We're gonna go get Sven Fjordenham, the best radar operator in the known galaxy, and he's in Serenity. So we've got to go get Sven for Olaf. And we're gonna eat some smorgasbord and some Swedish meatballs. Good God. You feel a bit like an errand runner. Yeah, you could say that again. Good Lord. Okay. Oh, and we apparently got drunk. What do you know? Okay, I forget where this is. Oh, it's not far. 1, 2, 3. I don't think we've ever been there. I'll be darned. I do try to explore as much as I can, but for the sake of the LP, I haven't been doing that so much. Let's see. Pirates are gonna jump in, right? Yeah. See if I can lay into them with this pink, purple ray of fabulousness. Wow. These are the crappy... Well, this one's not a crappy Valkyrie. The pirate Valkyries are much more durable, but not by much. Yeah. He didn't really do too well. Let's go. Okay, one more jump. And here we are. Oh, and there they are. Okay, yeah, let's get out of that little clusterfuck. That wasn't very smart. I don't know if I feel like shooting at you guys so much. Let's see if I can evade these a little bit. Who's shooting all those? That's ridiculous. God. Choke on it. I don't like you. You're not my friend. Actually, you are my friend. Come give me a hug. There you go. You get a hug, too. Well, you get kisses. Missile kisses. Nah, we're not gonna bother with these guys anymore. Where are we? Yeah, we are. I changed my mind. It's gonna be a running theme. See, I don't like those. Those little fusion cannon doohickeys. Those aren't nice, but they have great range and speed. They're a good weapon. That's why I use them. I don't know if I mentioned it, that I got some different upgrades for my ship, actually. You can see that I've got actually... when I fire off to the side, I'm not obviously pointing towards him, but there's still a little blaster going towards him. I do have a turret now. So I swapped out a couple parts for that. I don't remember what all I changed now that I have done it, but rest assured our ship is better now for it. That's right, I got rid of one of our radar missile launchers because it was kind of superfluous. A little excessive. What's that guy doing? Oh. Well, whatever. Good for him. Anyways. Okay, we meet him in a nightclub. Sven, that is. Oh, that's just in poor taste. Basically, we get scanned as we're walking into the nightclub, and then this guy has a Mr. Wonderful Nether Region enhancement. Okay. says, "Sorry, Captain, I only looked for a moment." He was also looking at the scan. It's called the Night Probe. Interesting. Okay. So Olaf is apparently a whiz with X-ray glasses. He's also a pervert. Exactly the kind of guy I'm looking for. So I'm expecting that we'll get some upgrades out of this chain, just because we've got a guy that hears really well, we've got a guy that sees really well. I wonder if we get a guy that tastes really well. He doesn't taste good. He tastes well. He tastes... You know what? Forget it. Alright, so we're gonna go to the bar and find Olaf, and we're probably gonna have to pick someone else up. Yeah, only 2 more. Okay. Oh, but we're gonna pick them both up at the same time, and now we're gonna have to go back to Boral 1. God damn it. Oh, well. So we're gonna pick up Ferret. He knows how to deal with the crew. And then we're gonna have to pick up Dizzy, who is usually around Ferret, but if he's not, then Ferret will let us know where he is. So he's a really sharp guy, but he's a good pilot, basically, it sounds like. Okay, fine. Okay. Well, that's wonderful. We'll go pick up some more crew. And we probably are going to have more pirates in the area, right? Yeah. Jeez, they're getting a little more serious now. A Class 3 Valkyrie is a little bit more of a threat. But with that said, we have some Federation support coming in, so I don't know if they're going to help us out or not. The Federation is completely oblivious to the role that I'm playing in their demise, which is nice. Yeah, this thing, I don't want to deal with you anymore. You're done. Get out of here. Shouldn't have even tried to dance with it, but oh well. It looks like that was a Manticore following us, too. Yeah, we're not going to play with him. Ooh. Might have to, though. Let's see. We have to dodge these guys. We just don't have the shields to fight them off. That Class 2 is not a big deal. I do like that cannon, I've decided. That did some pretty awesome damage right there, but nothing that I haven't seen in other missions, that's for sure. Wow. Sit down! Wait, why am I not blowing these guys up? I'm just so used to trying to disable them. Was foolish of me. Oh, okay. We need to we need to stop fiddling around here. This is not smart. See if I can get that Manticore a little bit further away from the system center. Although it looks like he's... I was gonna say it looked like he's being attacked by somebody because there's a ship right next to him, but that's probably not the case. Yeah, there's a destroyer right there. Why doesn't he help me? He doesn't know what I'm up to. Okay. No, we're going on Boral, right? Right. Oh god. Learn to drive. Okay, here we go. Whew. Oh, okay, so they're all in the same system. We're gonna pick them up. And apparently these guys are buds. Good for them. We're gonna go back to Viking. I suppose technically we could use the hyperspace doohickey, but what fun is that? Now we're not really being chased, too, so that helps. Outstanding. Here we are. I'm just reading here. Seems like we've formed quite the motley crew. So apparently, as the journey goes on, things kind of start to congeal, and the crew becomes a tightly knit, effective fighting unit. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, apparently there's some issues at the shipyard, though. So let's see. We're gonna go to the shipyard and see what's going on. Oh, it's a party. So Olaf has gone and done something wonderful for us. He has built a new ship for us. And you can see this is a pirate carrier. And it's basically our dad's old ship, the Unrelenting, but he rebuilt it. It's back in action here. So he says that we should take it out to Outcast to figure out why the association has been losing ships there, and we're going to go ahead and get going with that. Let's take a look at our little ship here. It's called the Unrelenting, so it's been renamed, but you can see we've got a bunch of shit on this thing now. It's worth 11.2 million credits. Our previous one was worth 2, I think. We've got Hellhound missiles, a jammer. We've got 4 pirate Viper bays, which are going to get just immediately removed. I gotta tell you guys, I don't like having fighters on my ship. Railguns, solar panels, 2 marine platoons, licenses, the whole 9 yards. So we're going to take this thing out for a spin in the next video. Until then, Stepping Controller signing off.